Human beings are a group species. We belong together, right? And yes, I know we like to pretend like that's not true, that we can survive by ourselves. But the only reason we can feel this way is because we have our group. So we don't need them over there. But the only way we can have a group called them is because there's a group called us, right? Us. You can't have one without the other, all right? The two go together. The point here is that we're always together. So it's not strange that in your life, you're surrounded by all kinds of people, right? People around you all the time. Some more involved than others, but nevertheless involved. So then, the question is, with whom and how are you spending your energy? Because if you haven't sorted that out, you could be wasting a lot of time and energy and exposing yourself to heartaches and headaches. Now, I've heard variations of what I'm going to say next, different variations since I was 7 years old, from politicians, from preachers to pedestrians. They're all talking about some version of this, but I particularly like the way TD Jakes spins it, but I'll put it all together and then put my own spin on it. So essentially, there are three different types of people around you. Each group has a different motive. People who are there for you, that's one group. People who are there for it, right? An objective, that's another group. And then people who are there for the fight, right? That's a third group. The people who are there for you, they're there for you, right? They're not there for anything else but you. They're there through great highs and devastating lows. Through bad times and good times, they're there through laughter and tears. They're there for you. These are the people you can be yourself around without feeling the pressure to be anything else or anyone else but you, right? You don't have to think about it. You don't have too many people like this in your life. In a lifetime, you may have about two or three. This is like your parents, really good friends, that sort of energy. Then you have the people who are there for it. And it is that thing, that goal, that mission, that objective. These people will come into your life and they'll bring value. They'll bring companionship, support, love. I mean, as good as it gets and as good as they are, right? They're there for it. And it's confusing because they act and they behave as though they behave like the people who are there for you. But they're not there for the same motives. The motives are different. Because the minute somebody else or something else comes along that can get them closer to it, the minute something comes by, they're gone. Right? They're gone. The minute the mission is over, they're gone. Startup founders know this very well. Right? Everyone at the startup feels like family until it happens, right? And then all of a sudden, that person is gone. That person who felt like a brother, that person is gone. Off to chase the next it, wherever it is now. The third category of people are the ones who are there for the fight. They are there with you, right? They're in the trenches with you. They're fighting against whatever you're fighting against, right? On the battlefield, they are effective. They're vicious. They've got your back, guaranteed. But the minute the war is over, the fight's over, they're gone. In fact, because they're such fighters, they may turn around and fight you, using the very secrets you shared with them in the trenches to destroy you. Politicians are like this, right? They don't really like each other, but they can come together to fight a common enemy, a common threat, right? And when that threat is over, they go right back to fighting each other, right? That kind of energy. So why does this matter? Why does it matter? It comes down to spending time versus investing time. If you know you've got these three categories of people around you all the time, then you can figure out where to invest and where to spend. When you invest, you expect a return, a result. When you spend, you don't. Right? You don't expect the result. Who are you investing your time with? Right? That becomes a question. Who are you spending your time on? And where you're doing both. You may be investing time with people who are there for the fight, while you're spending time with people who are there for you. Think about that. My name is Angelo, and I'm the motivator.